More working from home innovation from Dell. Welcome back to another Techstination interview. I'm Fred Fishkin, and joining me is Meghana Patwardhan, Vice President of Dell Latitude and Mobility Products. Thank you for taking the time to join us.
Thank you, Fred. Thanks for having me.
And what we're talking about is the new Latitude 7320 Detachable. Let's talk about what makes this machine new and different.
Sure. So we announced the new Latitude 7320 detachable at CES and just made it available, a week or so ago. Really meant for folks who are very much on the go in this world that is such a work from anywhere world. So, given that it is, I would say, as it is as light as some of the best detachables out there. However, it's got a whole lot more power, security, serviceability, as well as some really great innovations around the fastest charging pen, as well as artificial intelligence around Dell Optimizer software that really is able to detect your presence and adjust the PC settings for the way you work.
So some detachables that are out there haven't been as full powered. You're giving up something for that convenience. What you're saying here seems to be that you're putting all the power in and still giving people that convenience.
That's right, because this is supposed to be a device that it can be and should be your only device, right? So it's meant for people who can, run Excel spreadsheets, use Outlook fully, need all of the power when the keyboard is connected, and it should act just like a typical laptop, but then has the convenience of being able to detach the tablet head and go quickly on the go, meet clients, take pictures, walk around a manufacturing floor. So it's meant to be the best of both worlds. And so, yes, it has a full power as any other laptop, but at just 1.7 pounds, super light and super easy to carry.
Under 2 pounds. That's fantastic. Tell me about something that you're calling presence detection.
Absolutely. So we brand this Express Sign-In, this feature Express Sign-In, and we've actually launched this feature on some of our highest end notebooks, our laptops, a couple of years ago. Express Sign-In is a feature that allows you to detect the user's presence through proximity sensors, and then pull up Windows Hello for authentication as soon as it detects the user's presence. So it's touchless authentication. You can log in and be ready to work. But then the best part is it's also super secure. As you walk away, it locks itself. So you don't have to worry about remembering whether you've locked your computer as you've walked away to go grab a cup of coffee or, talk to a colleague.
What are some of the other features that really help you to differentiate this computer from the competitors like the Surface and other detachables that are out there?
Sure, absolutely. So compared to the Surface, I think this device is meant for people who are in the who are working. It's a device meant for business, right? So it has a lot more in terms of ports and security, really to be able to make this a full-fledged device. Things like smart card readers, fingerprint readers. It also has Intel V Pro, so manageability, correct? The other thing is, especially in the corporate environment, our IT friends really like us to make devices that are fully serviceable so that they don't have to send the whole device back if anything needs to be changed out or if anything breaks. So you can open the backup of this device and be able to quickly switch out hard drives, memory, mobile broadband, things like that. So it really makes it very easy to service this device. It's also got this world's fastest charging stylus that I talked about earlier. So it charges to about 100% within just 30 seconds. And you can drop that pen in the folio keyboard, never lose it. So these are some of the things. Also talked about Dell Optimizer. No one else is doing this whole, marriage of hardware and software with Dell Optimizer that really optimizes the device for exactly the use case you would like.
And there can be different use cases here. Who do you think your primary customers for this are? I know it's a broad range, but
Right, right. So I think anybody who needs a range of mobility. So this device has been really made for people who use the device in many different environments, but also need a sleek and good looking device that they can be proud to carry, especially in front of customers and clients. So people like sales representatives, people like real estate agents, your executives at a company, consultants, folks who really have to get real work done, need a high degree of mobility, but also want a device that represents who they are and they're very proud to carry.
and yet if you are working from home, it has all the capabilities that you would need, including something that you call Comfort View Plus. What is
That's
that?
right. So Comfort View Plus is our hardware-based low blue light reduction solution. What it does, and we offer it standard on this device as well as on a lot of other Latitude devices. What it does is, especially in this environment when we are always in front of our screens and on Zoom calls, and the days where we are away from our screen and not tethered to a screen are very few and far between. So what we've noticed is a lot of people get a lot of eye fatigue by constantly being in front of their screen. This hardware low blue light solution really reduces those harmful low blue light emissions and help you feel your eyes feel a lot less tired as you go through your day.
And you've done some things too to maximize battery life here. Tell us about that.
So things like choosing the right amount of of power profile, as well as super low power screens. So we pick all of the components in this device to make sure they're low power components, so that we can maximize our battery life and give our customers a whole day of battery.
And the pricing on these, I guess there's a range depending, of course, on the options that you choose.
That's right. It starts at $1549. But again, depending on how you want to configure the device, there's a whole lot of options that you can configure it to get the best experience for you.
And your customers are used to that, being able to go to the website and choose exactly what they want, what they need here.
That's right. Or call their sales rep and have a conversation for the best configuration on their use case.
And it's kind of fun to mention, there was a posting online today from the boss, Michael Dell, that this is the anniversary that he started the company 37 years ago, I guess with $1,000 and got it started. And it's one of those great stories.
Absolutely. And look how far we have come. Dell, just the Latitude brand was launched only about, I think, 26 or 27 years ago. And if you compare what PCs used to look like then to what they look like now, I think you can probably, fit in 10 PCs of today, especially the Dell ones, into what we used to sell earlier. So a whole lot more in terms of power and a whole lot smaller and fresher and design forward, but still the same quality and serviceability that our customers have been used to over all these years.
And we're not talking megabyte hard drives anymore.
No, we're not. We're up to terabytes now. And this device especially has a 1 terabyte SSD option.
And you do have the option, you've mentioned it, of taking this, using a mobile connection with this too, not just
That's right.
Wi-Fi or.
Absolutely, yes. Especially like I was saying, right, this device is really meant for the very, very mobile types of professionals. And we've noticed that those folks definitely need some sort of mobile broadband option. So we see that as a very popular option. And even nowadays, in terms of working from home, we see a lot of people use mobile broadband, even if they're working from home, just to be able to get a better connection and network optimization and bandwidth, because their kids are playing video games or using their home network for schooling, and they need this mobile broadband to be able to be most productive for work.
There's been a lot of competition for that bandwidth at home these days, hasn't there?
Absolutely. Yeah, my kids are homeschooling right now. So, I live this.
Everybody does, it seems, today. Once again, it's the Dell Latitude 7320 detachable. More information, of course, at dell.com. Meghana Patwardhan, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Thank you, Fred, for having me. I enjoyed the conversation.
Now this. It takes a lot of listening to build a better radio, and that's just what the folks at C. Crane have done. Bob Crane and his crew, nestled among the rivers and tallest trees in the world in Fortuna, California, have made a habit of listening to their customers. And that's just what they've done in building the CC Skywave SSB, the Swiss Army knife of portable radios. For everyday listening to AM or FM in the yard or patio or on the nightstand, without having to drain a mobile phone battery, it's a great companion. But it is also a companion equipped for NOAA weather information and alerts that can be life-saving. You can listen to FEMA and Coast Guard transmissions too. Beyond all of that, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world. It's compact, easy to take with you, and built to last. The CC Skywave SSB. Click on the link at Techstination.com.